these all good ones of Atiba?
Oh, okay. Those are ones.
This? Should we put that one in?
Yeah.
With his little Trinidad pendant? This is from my room?
No, I'm just kidding.
I wanted to play for my country, Trinidad, but I had the skills, I had the ability, but the drive and the push, it was not there. And I didn't follow through with my dream. But when I came to Canada, and my first son was Halden, and I saying to myself, he have to play for Canada. And then when Atiba comes along, he did so many special things on the field. But I could recall one time we were playing a cup game and he was cutting into goal and then he had a shot at net. I don't know how that ball went in. But then I saw the net start to shake up inside and I said, oh my God. I didn't believe that he could have scored from that angle.
The kid used to score like 6 goals a game, man. I remember going to his games just as he was transitioning from like house league to rep. He was playing a lot against Ian Hume. It was just so effortless. You know, it was at a time where they didn't really have positions. Their position was just play on the ball as much as possible. And they were just scoring grown people goals.
He was very passionate. He's very disciplined and very driven. He didn't used to go out a lot when he was older. He actually missed prom and he missed graduation because he was away. So that let me know that he was very serious because he just wanted to do whatever it took to achieve this goal.
What did you just throw? Me? Yeah. You just threw something in the pot here.
Well, you know, once he get on the ball, he would just do magic. You just scoring, and some of the times he was, you would think he was the only one on the field playing. You know, he would just go with the ball and score, and it was really nice. It was a pleasure watching him play when he was younger, and now it's even better watching him now head into the World Cup.
I have 2 boys that are into football now that they were not before this World Cup qualification cycle. So that tells you right there, like they're both really, really into this game, and that's a result of Uncle Atiba and all those guys that he plays with in that brotherhood. There's about 40 or 50 of us going. We have 10 family members from Trinidad going and another 40 or so of friends and family from here that are all gonna be at the airport on November the 20th, getting on that plane. Everyone's setting everything aside, work, family, whatever. We're going to Qatar, and what it means to us is pack your bags and get on the plane, man.
When you look at that World Cup, I don't know what it says to you, what it speaks to you, but it tells me biggest event on the planet.
It is September 2021, and for the first time in a generation, Canada's men's national team are preparing to take part in the final round of World Cup qualifying. Here in Toronto, they will play their 2 home matches of the September window as they begin a 14-game stretch against the giants of the CONCACAF region.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling to be, back in this position at the final round of qualifying. A stage that I haven't been a part of since my time with the national team. I'm just excited to get this first game at home and playing in front of our fans, in front of family, friends, together with all these guys in this program with this team. Yeah, it's a great moment. It's a great time to be a part of this experience and what's going on here in Canada. And yeah, hopefully we can get off to a good start.
We're on the streets. We're on the same flight with Atiba. Put it out there. It's a good one.
Hey, you swinging at me like that? No, man. He's gonna come and
Are we done, Scott? Yeah, I woke up. I chose violence this morning.
Yeah, we missed it. And these boys need that. They need to know that they've got a country behind them. And as I say, I think the lads know it's going to take a few games to really get this country excited. But the fans that come with us on the journey and have been with us for this long, I just hope we have a wonderful night on Thursday that they can celebrate with us and then walk away from the stadium with that little bit more belief. And when they have the belief, we have the belief, and it just becomes that self-fulfilling prophecy. We will get this done.
This time around, there's a different feeling. I think we've got a lot of players that have been successful with their clubs and won some championships, put themselves, the country, and everything that goes with it on the map. So it's a team that's full of confidence, a lot of talent, and really come together very well over the last 2 years. And we can't wait to play this first game.
Canada and 7 other teams are about to set foot in the octagon, the 8-team group that will ultimately send 3 or 4 teams from this region to Qatar. And first up is Honduras, a team against which Canada has endured a torturous set of results in recent years.
The quest for Qatar starts here on a beautiful night by the lake in downtown Toronto. It's Canada, it's Honduras. Get ready for the ride. 1 of 14. It's about to begin. The brotherhood, it's real. They fear nothing. Inside the area, he has him on toast, plays it back, who's there? Here is Davies, there he goes again, across, Lopez.
After a tense opening, it is Honduras who are granted a golden chance to go ahead.
Buchanan gets back, contact, penalty given. Guerrero points to the spot. Lopez. In. Goal for Honduras. The visitors strike first. The goal scorer, Alexander Lopez, being carried off the field. A little bit of pushing there, Larea. When we talk about getting CONCACAF, that's exactly what this is.
I don't mind this, Wheels. I think Canada needed a spark from somewhere.
Larea like a top, inside to David! Jonathan David! Stopped by Lopez! Again, it was Kyle Laren knocking that down. Larea with purpose. Larea Gets past Nahar. He has Davies to his left. He goes there. Far post. Who's there? Hoylett. Taken down. Penalty!
With time winding down in the second half, the teams remain locked in a heated battle. Canada create the best of the chances in the final 10 minutes, but ultimately there is no breakthrough.
Nobody said it was easy, and this certainly was not.
What do you think Scott's middle name is? Scott Fitzgerald Kennedy.
That's like a president's name.
Yeah, that is a president.
The team are off to Nashville. Their second match in the octagon will be away to bitter rivals USA.
All you need is your passport and any documentation. Once we clear customs, we come back on the plane. We're just going to the private terminal. Okay? I'm going to give you your PCR test and any other relevant paperwork.
As Canada prepare for a heated match in Nashville, they will look to draw on the spirit of October 15th, 2019 at BMO Field, the night that many say this new generation of Canadian players announced themselves to the world.
It's been 34 long years, 17 games without a win against the rival to the south. Tonight on Canadian soil, in Canada's national stadium, is a chance to turn the tables, change fortunes, and send a massive message. Fraser to Arfield. Scott Arfield across. Davies is there. It's in. It's over the line. Alphonso Davies. Davies in dreamland. Canada gets their goal. Azorio over top. Cavallini's onside. Lucas Cavallini. Can you believe it? This Canadian team are gonna win this.
I think with the US, for us, it always is like that derby match, you know, we try to get up for that occasion and bring that extra 10%, but what we've got to be ready for now is, this is World Cup qualifying, they're going to bring their extra 10% as well, so they're hungry for the battle, and whoever relents first will probably be the team that loses.
And for Alistair Johnston, who at the time of the match played his club football at Nashville SC, this promises to be a special night, carrying both national and personal significance.
It's gonna be weird, you know, going over to the visitor locker room and all that kind of stuff. Getting booed in my own stadium is definitely gonna be something that a bit different than what I'm used to, but again, at the same time, just super excited for it. I think it's gonna be a packed house. Nashville knows how to show out for these kind of occasions. I think there's a lot of pressure for both groups going into it, maybe a little less for us playing on the road, but we put that pressure on ourselves. You know, we want to show that we are gonna be one of the top teams in this CONCACAF region, and in order to do that, you gotta beat the best, and US has proved this summer that they are the top dog right now, and you know, there'd be nothing better than for us to come to their place and knock them off.
On the run, takes the hack. Alistair Johnston, who plays here in Nashville for Nashville SC, he's trying to set the tone.
Let's go.
From behind, danger moment here. Dash misplayed it. Alphonso Davies from an arrow angle. Davies cuts it back, Laren, and that was ended up wide there. That's persistent infringement, team wide there. You have to think from O'Shea Nation. Now here we go. Trying to lift that forward, Leggett down off the chest, got back to it in front of Atakumi, reverses it. Aronson on the deck, off the post!
At halftime, the match remains tightly poised. But first blood will be drawn by the Americans.
Aronson, great pressure on Johnston. Pefok behind Pulisic, and then he takes the bump. Play on, says the referee. U.S. advantage. Calvin Acosta, Anthony Robinson, Aronson scores! Down the line it goes. Davies on the run. Got behind Yedlin, who's trying to recover. Alphonso Davies. It's a tie game. Kyle Laren, top scorer in World Cup qualifying across the entire region, has leveled things for Canada.
No, Davies had been kept quiet to this point, but DeAndre Yedlin just gets caught here positionally. No pressure on the ball.
Atiba Hutchinson, who said himself, I'm surprised I'm still here. 38 years of age, his 5th World Cup qualifying cycle, 2 shy of Canada's all-time record for appearances. And he replaces Mark Anthony Kay. Zagrea handing it off for Tajon Buchanan, who's not been very involved since coming on. Trying to turn the corner at Brooks on a yellow card, gotta be careful. Buchanan still running in, and he puts it wide across the face of goal. Pulisic, out-swinging ball, bodies flying, it's up over the bar from Miles Robinson. And that is it.
Get to me, hey, everyone in! Hey, we came here to do a job. Had chances to get the win, didn't get it, but we don't lose it. Go home, 3 points, and this camp is done. On to the next. Well done, boys. Well done. Let's go, you. Get in! Get in! Fight! That's how we fight! Well done, boys! Brothers on 3. 1, 2, 3, brothers! Well done, boys!
Following a resilient performance in Nashville, the team have returned to Toronto. Here, there will be time for only one training session before the third and final match of the window against El Salvador.
Yes, she did. I got her sorted. You're welcome. Thank you.
The team had hoped that its battling display against the Americans would contribute to a rising wave of Canada Red belief at BMO Field. But as the squad arrives, they are greeted by an overwhelming presence of El Salvador fans. But despite the opposition crowds that have descended on the stadium, on this night, there is simply no room for error. A qualifying campaign is made up of many moments. Some that you must aim to endure, others that you must aim to seize. And on a beautiful night on the shores of Lake Ontario, this is a winning moment that Canada simply cannot afford to let pass. With the veteran and captain Atiba leading the way, Canada have earned their first victory in the octagon. The long and final push on the quest to Qatar is now officially underway.